Hi everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Doctor Who reviews and more video update. I'm finished with the two first episode in season 2 of Doctor Who. I watched them uh, the night yesterday, Sunday till Monday morning. Yeah, the two first episodes. And the first episode is called The Robot Revolution. 17 years early, Belinda Chandra and her boyfriend, Alan Budd, is sitting on the bench, and her boyfriend are giving her a birthday present. And when Belinda, her boyfriend gives her um, a picture, uh, a picture of a kind. And later on, when Belinda sleeps, she felt an earthquake. Everything shakes. Well, it has something to do with the picture she got from her boyfriend, Alan Budd. And Mrs. Flood talks to Belinda when the robots kidnaps her in the beginning of the episode, before the intro. Yeah. And some robots kidnaps Belinda, and the Doctor starts the epic journey to get his friend home. Yeah. So he follows and comes there before Belinda. And it goes 6 months. Yeah. It has gone 6 months because, the robots have taken the TARDIS away from the Doctor, and the Doctor must stay there. So he lived there for over 6 months and got to know the people, and. The robots called Miss Belinda Chandra a queen, or and the Doctor was on the planet for 6 months before the robot brought Miss Belinda Chandra at the planet. And so he can rescue her. He lived on the planet for 6 months, and the robots have also taken the TARDIS, as I mentioned. The robots was also at war with the people of the planet. And that's why they want Belinda. That's why. And Belinda Chandra, she activate the signal that the robots can track down, and the robots comes to the people's hiding place. And everyone blamed Belinda before that the robots have gone to war, and the people got killed and vaporized, and Belinda, she took a choice. All right. To save my friends, I have to sacrifice myself. So she did. She let the robots know where she is. So the robots comes, she follows the robots. And the villain in this story, here's spoiler for you. The villain is her boyfriend. Yeah, her boyfriend. When she was sitting in the spaceship, she said to the robots, "Go and get Alan Budd instead." Yeah, she mentioned Alan. And the robots goes there and get Alan and tells him about this planet, and. And Alan Budd was so happy, and he wants the power. He wants to change. So the robots changed him into this creature. We was sitting in this machine, and this machine was, they opened the machine, and then she saw Alan Budd. But he was a little different than she knew him. Because he wasn't human anymore. He was changed into a robot or an android or something. So Alan Budd is the villain that, And also before he revealed himself, he asked Belinda, "Are you married?" Yeah. And Belinda, well, she figured it out. Are you married? Are you married? Who can it be? Oh, then she knew. And the villain revealed himself as Alan Budd. So after the Doctor and Belinda did something to the planet, you see that Alan Budd was shrunk down to little tiny. Yeah. So we don't see him at the end, but we see this robot, this vacuum cleaner, goes around and suck up and clean the road. So he sucks up Alan Budd. So he's inside this machine. And then the planet was saved. And the robots, they were happy. And the people there, they got to be friends with the robots. And they want to change the name of the planet to one of these girls, these women, that the Doctor had a special relationship with when he lived there for 6 months. So they're going to change the name of the planet. Yeah. So they're going to change it to her name, the woman that got killed. Yeah. So then, the Doctor and Belinda goes into the TARDIS, and Belinda wants to go home to the 24th of May, 2025. But there are some problems there. The TARDIS bounces in, but don't get really in to that time. So it bounces away. Yeah, and Doctor tries many times to come through, but no. Well, she cannot go home yet. There's something that makes the TARDIS away from the planet Earth in 2025. So she cannot go back to 2025, May 24. No. So it ends with a cliffhanger. And, well, the next episode, called Lux, we see that the Doctor and Belinda goes back to 1952. The quest to get Belinda home leads to an abandoned cinema hiding a terrifying secret. So in 1952, there were 15 people sitting at the cinema and watching a movie on the big screen. And then there are something happening to the cartoon character in the movie. He starts talking to the people in the audience, because the people in the audience, they're wondering what happened. And people in the audience, and the cartoon character comes out of the screen. Yeah, and every people that sits there are afraid. And, well, then the 15 people, all the 15 people in the cinema disappears into the film rolls, they have these round tapes on in the cinema. So they were in there. The the cartoon character, put them inside the movie film rolls, and it's up to the Doctor and Belinda Chandra to save them, but Mr. Ringading, yeah, that was his name, Mr. Ringading traps the Doctor and Belinda Chandra into one of the film rolls, so they must find a way to escape. So they are turned into cartoon characters also in that world. And also they comes out of a TV screen. They push the glass, and then they comes out of a TV screen and meet three people, two women and one guy, that are watching Doctor Who. And afterwards they say that we're not real. We're just a projection that Mr. Dingading has created. And then they disappear. And then you see only the Doctor and Belinda. How can the Doctor and Belinda Chandra get out of the film rolls and save the people and the world from Mr. Ringading? Well, you see that when the Doctor and Belinda are coming out of the cinema screen, they meet a cop and they meet a woman. And the cop wants to arrest them. But the Doctor knows that this is not real. This has to do with the world Mr. Ringading has created. Yeah. And later afterwards, when the Doctor and Belinda comes out in the real world, they come face to face with Mr. Ringading. And, the Doctor says to Belinda, go up to the man in the booth. That is the man that put on these movies. And you know that Mr. Ringading, he wants the Doctor. He wants the power of the Doctor. Yeah. So he makes the Doctor almost disappear. And he sucks the power into him. So he becomes a real person. And when Belinda comes up to this guy in the booth, the man say, run. And Belinda runs. And the man gets some, those things that you can make fire with. So he burns all the film rolls movies, the one on the floor. Before that, he saw his wife or his girlfriend. And when he burns all that, it explodes. And the sun comes in, and the Mr. Ringading, he gets all the powers of the sun now. So he becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then he was floating out into space. And he said something, and then he disappears. And the people that was captured in these film rolls were saved. Yeah. And the son, that the Doctor says, I'm going to find your son, when he talks to this woman earlier. So he found her son. Her son is one of the 15 people that disappeared. And well, also at the end of that episode, you see Mrs. Flood is in 1952. How come? She was also in 2025, and now she's in 1952. Hmm. There's something wrong with Mrs. Flood. But that secret is not going to be revealed. Not yet. We have to wait a little bit before she reveals herself. Yeah. So, also the doctor and, Belinda gets into the TARDIS and tries to get home. But no, Belinda cannot go home yet. Because there are some force field or something that makes the TARDIS bounce away when the TARDIS is trying to get to the time 24th of May 2025. But the TARDIS cannot get through. So, what is the problem there? Who is responsible for that? Well, maybe we're going to find out a little bit later on in season 2. So, we see the Doctor and Belinda are traveling to another place. But that's another story. So they saved 1952, the people there, and also they saved this planet. Yeah, also. So the robots revolution. The first episode I liked. Yeah, I like it. So how many stars? Well, 9. Yeah, 9 out of 10 stars. And the other episode, the Lux, well, yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10 stars as well. Yeah, but I like them. They are exciting and fun and enjoyable to watch. Yeah, I like those 2 episodes. But there are more to go. There are 6 more episodes. Because there are 8 episodes. Yeah. So I have a couple of episodes left. So if I like all of them in season 2, okay. So we have to find out and wait and see. Now I wondering, in Lux when Mr. Ringading takes the Doctor's power, you see that the regenerations start, and then you see it at the end of season 2 that he regenerates to another person. Yeah. So, Mr. Ringading, he is the one that makes the Doctor wants to regenerate. Yeah. Like the 12th Doctor, he almost regenerates in one of the episodes, but he didn't change. He wouldn't change, no, until the Christmas special. And also you saw David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. He regenerates in one of the episodes, but he gave away his regeneration power to the hand that was in the jaw, So he didn't change also in the episode, no. Until end of time. So there have been some false regenerations episodes that people say, oh, now he's going to regenerate. But, So, that's my theory. Mr. Ringading has triggered the regenerations. Yeah. When he took half of the Doctor's powers. Well, also in that episode, when you see Billy Piper pops up and she looks around and she's happy and she said, "Oh, hello," and then the episode ends. So, my theory is that when Billy Piper looks into the heart of TARDIS back in 2005. The TARDIS has made a copy or clone of Billy Piper. Yeah, but this is not the real Rose Taylor. This could be the 16th Doctor. Many people say, "Oh, it's the 16th Doctor. Billy Piper is going to be 16th Doctor." Maybe. Or maybe she's going to be maybe the Master, Misty, maybe Bad Wolf. Who knows? So we have to find out. And also, I've been watching Who Culture with Ellie. Her name is Ellie. She's in Who Culture, and she was also telling that if they do 3 specials with Billy Piper, Easter, Halloween, and the Christmas special. Yeah, she talks about that in the late new episode of Who Culture. Yeah. So if you haven't watched Who Culture before, yeah, go on YouTube and search Who Culture and subscribe because they know everything about Doctor Who and more. So that's it for Doctor Who Reviews and more. Share your knowledge, connection, collection with other Doctor Who fans all over the world. And as the 4th Doctor used to say, "Hey man, do you want a jelly baby?" Okay, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. And also, if you have watched this video till the end, we can call hashtag the new companion. Yeah, hashtag the new companion. Yeah. Bye.